Oh, there we go.
Here we are. Welcome to...
Is it episode 6?
Yes.
Episode 6.
Julie and the bear. She's Julie. That would make me
The bear.
the bear. We're in our backyard here. We're looking forward to summer because we just love it here in the midst of our nature preserve.
Yes. Is it the 17th today? Monday?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it's just this glorious spring day. The grass is starting to get green and the weather was kind of in the 50s, 60s, and we just cried to come on out.
And you know what I've told you about Julie? You just never know what you're going to get. Julie is doing... What are you doing today?
Well, today is the day that I started my ketogenics diet.
Ketogenics?
Yeah. And I do shakes, and it's all awesome. People probably understand the diet a little bit, but it's like, like really taking in like coconut oils and so avocados and
My island
fats.
girl.
Yeah, Mom, yeah. We'll be slimming this down a little bit, don't you know? And so
I keep telling her, leave the accents to me. She combines northern Minnesota with Jamaican, and I don't know, it doesn't work for me.
Oh, you don't know a ting, man.
Oh, that was pretty good. Okay.
I got tings down. But today, so yeah, I'm that kind of go big or go home kind of girl. So we talked about you being the minimalist and me being a little bit on the like do it all or
So
not.
what else are you doing then?
I'm doing a detox today.
A detox?
So,
Is that like you're cleansing your mind of impure thoughts?
I'm trying very hard. I woke up and went right down to the prayer zone and worked on that, and then the day just ran from there with the list and then the dishes. And you got a dishwasher though, didn't you?
I did. I got a dishwasher today. I brought it home.
Hallelujah.
So we're going to have my brother Brian hook it up for us because he's like MacGyver. I think they call him MacGyver at work. He could build a space shuttle with like duct tape and spit wads.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
So
totally.
tell us what this is.
This is a duck. It was from leftovers from Resurrection Day yesterday. Nothing makes a party better than a puppy. That's all I have to say. My cousin Steve bred a puppy, and then we had a puppy shower.
It's like puppies raining from the sky. Oh, I got that one.
But the dog had gifts, and this was a choking hazard for the dog, so it ended up in one of my drinks.
Okay. After he had it in his mouth, or?
No.
Okay.
A lot of people ask that question, but I wouldn't care. Because I like puppy breath, too.
Okay. So Julie is detoxing. That's when you put your feet in this water and then hook up electrodes. It's not as dangerous as it sounds.
Here's the electrode.
So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Now, I'm gonna warn you, if you have a queasy stomach, you're not gonna want to see this because it's kind of gross. It's almost like her feet are pooping.
Oh, gross!
So
I'm so glad you love me.
yeah, here we
This
go.
stuff is coming out of me.
You ready?
This is like gross. Oh, I don't even know how to.
Ew.
Okay, so the color, it all means something.
Okay,
so,
everybody left.
Wait, no.
Okay, no.
So this color is like brown, which means I'm getting rid of things that are maybe metals and joint things. And that beeping noise is because there's a too much salt in there or something.
Okay.
You have to pull it out.
So that's that, and that's all good.
Those poor ducks. You think they'll survive?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to do a shout out to Tim and Cindy out in Salt Lake City.
Oh.
We got to see them last fall when we went out there. They are wonderful people.
Yes.
They are reaching out to give hope to people on the fringes of society.
Oh.
Love those guys. So, Tim and Cindy, hope to see you soon.
Oh, we're talking about McGill's, right?
Yeah.
I love the McGills.
They're great.
We've got a real circle of people that we really, really, really love. When you said Tim and Cindy, I'm like, oh, Salt Lake City. I'm totally... this ketogenic thing does kind of get your mind... this is why today is kind of a weird day, because you can have kind of like flu-like symptoms. So I wanted to try to just pull as much of the junk out that I could. So
And it's affecting your brain.
it's a little bit weird. So
You're
maybe
not even blind.
Sweetie, maybe you should just kind of talk about things. Hey, let's talk about Hey! If you guys watch us close enough, if I make a lot of noise, Barry's like a delicate flower. And I'm sorry, I just gotta get you on here a little bit better, sweetie. And he doesn't like loud noises.
My ears don't like loud noises.
So if I say stuff like "hey, you know, just kind of he's like bleeds in his ears. But I'm loud, again, the maximalist and the minimalist. But I'm gonna just kind of chill a little bit, and I am gonna let my dearest tell you a bit about what's the recipient and what's coming up here.
Oh yeah. Like, where did it come from? Where did the idea for this TV show, The Recipient, come from? And we're going to be, by the way, we're going to be launching our crowdfunding campaign very soon. So stay tuned for that. And we'll be telling you how you can get involved if you want. Okay, it happened about 2 years ago. I had a friend and her friend come over, Noni. Some of you know Noni. And her friend Judy came over. And we're all authors. So we were just kind of exchanging ideas, and we decided to pray for a few minutes. So we prayed for about 15 minutes right up there. I'll show you. Right up there. That's our dining nook. Okay. So this is real. It actually happened. And it's like a portal from heaven opened, and then this idea dropped into my lap for this TV show. And I wasn't even thinking that big. I was just thinking about ways to market my book, which I won't get into now. We'll do that later. But this incredible idea hit me, and it's like, whoa, why hasn't anybody done this before? This is such an awesome idea. So I just started developing it, and one thing led to another, and God opened some really cool doors.
Jeff Saxton.
Yep, experienced producer, director.
And he just happens to be a friend. It's just the timing of it. He moved up here from Rochester. It was, that was a God timing.
Yep.
Yeah, timing.
So, where do I go from here? I don't want to, without giving away the store, I think I mentioned before, it's a supernatural sci-fi thriller. And it just happens to have a God follower as the main character. Which,
I'm sorry, just to interrupt. If it helps at all, I'm on YouTube. I think if you go to the Julie and the Bear, like episode 6, on YouTube, you can put a card in there or like a link. So I can put a link in there for the recipient. Oh, cool. So maybe people can watch some short clips about like getting the trailer ready. Because this is all about like. I'm sorry, I don't want to steal your time.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have a trailer pretty soon. That's going to be fun. But as I was saying, if you know anything about Hollywood, they like to use stereotypes for any Christians. And they got their, it's like an unwritten law.
And you also need to be skinny. I'm not going to fit in very good.
And it might even be written down somewhere, but if they portray a Christian on TV, it could be anywhere from your garden variety sanctimonious hypocrite all the way to the axe murderer. And the basic thing is they just don't want they don't want to make them look good. So we're going to turn that on its head.
I was thinking we could be like Duck Dynasty kind of people.
I have to grow a beard. I don't want like a long beard. I just like this.
And the recipient with your actor character, if you say, if you knock this duck off my shoulder.
Knock this duck off my shoulder.
And what did he say?
That's where it stops.
I'm sorry. Okay. Can we keep
Rabbit trail.
There,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna turn that stereotype on its head, and we're gonna have the main character be a lover of God, and also a butt kicker if and when necessary. So he's gonna be. This is gonna be groundbreaking, and they're not gonna like it. But in fact, do you hear that?
Oh wait.
That's secularists' heads exploding because they can't stop this and they don't like it. So anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun with it, and I think we better say goodnight.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right.
Oh, one more shout out. I saw Rob liked our page from my high school wrestling team. So. Good to see you, Rob, on Facebook. Anyway.
Did you tell him one of the characters was?
No, yeah.
Okay.
We gotta give away the story.